What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today is a great video. We are on our way to the drag strip. I have been waiting to do this for, I don't know, a year now. Last time I was there, broke the rear end, broke an axle. Since then, we put the supercharger on, got another tune. This car is a whole different animal now. I know a lot of you have been watching the videos for a while now. You know what's done to the car. If not, if you're curious, you can go in the description. I have a whole parts list there and you can read about it. But today we're on our way to the track and I'm ready to run. I'll be honest with you, pretty nervous. I have some bad luck going to the drag strip, as a lot of people do, but I'm excited. I have no idea where the car is. I'm not the best driver. I don't claim to be the best driver. This is a street car. I drive this 3 days out of the week to work, so it's a street car. It's nothing special. It's a 2-valve with a supercharger and cams and whatnot. But I'm hoping for 12s. That's my main goal. Like I said, not the best driver. A lot of haters are going to be bitching at me, but I'm there to have fun, and I can already feel the adrenaline building, and I'm ready to go make a pass. I got a 30-minute drive to the track, and we'll be there. I'll pick up the camera again once we get there. I'll talk a little bit more to you guys about it, but I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. Leave a like if you're not already. Make sure you're subscribed. Got a lot more racing content just like this, a little more street racing, and we'll go to the strip more often once we get this first day done. Let's go to the track. Alright, so we just got teched in and we're in the staging lanes. We'll have about 30 minutes or so until I can make the first pass, but it's looking like it's going to be a pretty crowded night, so hopefully I can get 5 passes off. But I figured I'd break down what I'm thinking so far for the first pass. Just lowered the tire pressure down to about, I think it was 17, so I'll start there. If I have to lower it after the first pass, I'll check it again and lower. But I know this is a stick shift car. The hardest thing's going to be the launch. So I do have 31 spline, but that does not mean I'm just going to dump the clutch. I don't really want to break anything. This is a stock trans. It's holding strong. So I'm going to slip it, and I'm thinking about around 3,000 RPMs if I slip it just enough, because before I was launching and then it would fall on its face because it didn't have enough RPM. So I'm hoping I won't really be launching off a boost, but I'm thinking if I can get it going and then get it into boost within the 60 foot, I'll be golden. I'm not the fastest shifter in the world. We know that. You can comment below, grandma shifts, blah, 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 whatever. It's a stock shifter. I'm not no lift shifting. I'm not doing that to the car. Like I said, this is a street car. I'm not here to go as fast as physically possible. I'm not looking to blow up my car just to get an extra, I don't know, 0.2 seconds or something like that. It's not worth it to me. I'm just here to have fun and see what the car can do. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna go out, got my fire suit, my helmet, and we're ready to make this first pass. All right, here we go. Got this hot ass freaking fire jacket on. Car's supercharged now, I have to wear it, so. Wish me luck, boys and girls. Nervous is an understatement right now. I'm just hoping she doesn't break. I pray to God, but let's go. Let's make it A to B and let's have fun with it. So here we go. I'm not gonna do a burnout. I don't know if I mentioned that. Just the first one, I'm not gonna do a burnout. I'm gonna see how it feels without doing a burnout. And yeah, like I said, slip the clutch, 3 grand, and grip it and rip it. First pass right there. That is a solid first pass. I love getting the I love getting the first pass over with, let the nerves run. I think it was a 198 60 foot, so not the best 60 foot, but I didn't spin, so I can up the RPM. I think I was around 29. I was just shy of 3 grand. Until we ran, I'd say mid 13 maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Thank you. A 13.15. A 13.15. That's not bad at all for a first pass. At 109. Wow. Wait. Yeah. 109. So my speed's up there. I'll show you guys the slip once I get back to the staging lanes. That is my fastest pass of my life. We just hit a PR. Let's go. Claps in the comments. Let's get ready for pass number 2. Let's get it. All right, so here's the time slip. 109 at 79. 13.14. My 60 foot was a 1.9, so obviously we can do better than that. Main goal is to get that into like a 1.8, a low 1.8 60 foot, and then we'll see 12s. I'm really happy with that mile an hour. I didn't think I'd even see 110. And as far as like the gearing for the car, because I have 373s, I think I was going through like mid 4th gear. I wish I could go top of 4th gear if it was a perfect world, but I'm pretty happy with that pass. We're gonna up the RPM, slip the clutch the same as last time, not gonna do another burnout, really didn't need it. All right, so I'm editing the video now, and in the video I just said I didn't need to do a burnout, and I'm wrong. I 100% need to do a burnout in these passes. That's the only way I'm gonna get a good 60 foot. I need to do a burnout, I gotta get the tires nice and hot, and I gotta leave hard. I'm not leaving hard, I'm kind of babying it, and I'm sure a lot of people are saying that. This is me just being afraid of breaking the car, which you'll see later on in the video why I'm afraid of it happening, but that's racing. So when I go back to the track in a couple more weeks, we're gonna leave hard, and I'm telling you, this car has so much more in it. But back to the video, just wanted to add that in there. All right, we're back in the lanes, about to make our second pass. Bump the tire pressure down to 15 because I'm gonna leave a little harder. I'm gonna try to leave 32, 31, 100 RPM. And yeah, rip it and rip it, just like I said last time. Keep praying that nothing breaks, because I don't feel like fixing this car again. And yeah, it's actually not packed at all. Hopefully you can hear me over the quad, but yeah, we're gonna go for a second pass, leave a little harder, do the same thing we did last time, and let's pray for the best. Well, we definitely spun. I left a little too hard. I didn't really slip the clutch enough, but I think it was like a 2.0, 260 foot. Nothing crazy, but I paid attention to see where exactly I'm gearing out, and I'm almost, like, I'm going through the traps at like, jeez, I don't know why that's shaking so much. I'm going through the traps at like 5,300 in 4th gear, so like my gearing's perfect. That's right where I want to be, you know, top of 4th. But that doesn't leave a lot of room for improvement if I go faster, you know. So all full 60 foot, it was like, I looked at the board, it was 2.02 or something, so not the 60 foot we needed, but data. Maybe a little too much RPM, you know. But let's see what we ran. Okay, so here's the slip, 13.3, 108. Very bad 60 foot, we got to get that down. But yeah, mile per hour still surprised me, that's pretty good. And yeah, so need to get a better launch and go from there. Let's go. All right, so we're ready. We're heading up for our third pass here. If I can't get a good launch on this one, I'm going to start doing a burnout, but we're going to try to leave a little less, where I'm thinking like, I don't know, 3,000 right on the dot. Slip it. I didn't really slip it last time. It was a little too much and it just spun the tires. So we'll see how that goes, and hopefully we'll hit a 12. So let's get it. I'm lining up against a stock 2-valve, manual 2-valve. So it should be pretty interesting to see how the cars compare. Basically where I started in this car to where I am now. So this is actually going to be a pretty funny run. Spun a little bit, but I think it was a 195 60 foot, so that was a little bit better. Still not the 1.8 I want, but we're narrowing it down. Left at like 3 grand. Don't think it's the 12-second pass I'm looking for, but low 13, maybe 13.2, 13.1, but no big deal. Gonna probably start doing a burnout, get the tires nice and hot, and then we'll actually leave like we're supposed to be. I'm just trying to see where the car is. Hold on, let's grab the slip. Thank you. Oh my God! A 13.0, man, at 109. Probably gonna do a little burnout now, get the tires hot, and then we'll leave a little bit harder. I don't feel the car falling. Sorry if the camera's really bouncy. These roads are atrocious. But I don't feel the car falling on its face after it goes, which is nice. But it's just not the 60 foot that we need. I mean, I should be able to knock off a 1.8 60 foot basically with no problem. I'm just spinning a little bit, and the tires just need to be warmer. 109 mile per hour, 13.065. 60 foot was my best 60 foot I've had. Still not the 1.8 we're looking for. And yeah, so we need that 1.8 60 foot. I'm having no problem shifting. I can start hitting the throttle a little bit harder, and we'll go from there. So let's get ready for run number 4. That should be good enough. Didn't go into second. I don't know what happened there. Shifted into second, it didn't go. It's like, it's almost like I just toasted. I left so good, hooked up. I was an easy one, probably 60 foot. I shifted into second before the 60 foot. I don't know what happened. That was the pass. That was probably going to be a phenomenal pass. That was fantastic. That launch was perfect, man. I left. So I'm gonna throw up the video from the outside view of what it looked like. But I don't know, man. Like when I tell you that thing hooked, that car, I've never felt the car leave like that. That was easily going to be a 12, probably even mid 12. That thing was ready to go. That burnout was perfect. It hooked up, and you'll see in the video. I don't know. And then before I feel like it even got to the 60 foot, I had to shift to second because of how the gearing in the car is so high. And I just didn't. I shifted, got back in the gas after putting in gear, and it just didn't go anywhere. It's also really weird that I had to shift before the 60 foot. That's how hard it left, because it was at such a high RPM and just boom. I left at like 3,500, maybe a little more, and she was ready to go, man. It's such a shame. Well, yeah, so it's obviously the clutch. I'll have one ordered within the next couple of days. If you guys have any recommendations for a clutch within like the 500 horsepower range, let me know. Always like hearing what you guys have to say. It's just a shame because that run that it ended up going out on was the run that would have easily been a 12. I mean, I'm talking, I've never, but actually the problem is it left so hard that I'm worried that the car's gonna gear out. Like, this car has 373s in it. If I'm leaving that hard, I'm worried it's gonna run out of gear and it's gonna run out of RPM in fourth gear. So there's a possibility that I might have to go down a gear, or up in a gear. I always get that mixed up in gear, blah, blah, blah. Like to 355 or something like that. I can't catch a break. A lot of other people can't catch a break. I saw a lot of other people break tonight. At least I can drive the car home. You know, I didn't have to go out and get a trailer. So there is positives. You know, we'll always bounce back. That's the name of the game. Well, that's gonna do it for today's video. I just realized I never filmed an outro. I was pretty frustrated and forgot to do one, but I'm already looking at a new clutch. I think I'm gonna go with the McCloy, however you pronounce it, Extreme Street. Has like range of 700 torque and whatnot. It gives me room to add more power in the future, so I think that's what I'm gonna go with. But let me know what you guys think, and don't be too harsh in the comments. I know it's coming, so it is what it is. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week.